If we set these up on either side right here, Parallax ship would probably fetch a pretty penny at the salvage yard. Icon crew, icon. Oh, they're actually moving pretty close. And it's day this time, so we can actually get a good look at them. So let's stop what we're doing. Custom turret controller. Control. Hostile entity. They are close. Are they coming at me? They're shooting at something. I wonder if they're shooting at my old base. I don't think my autocannons have that much range. Let me look. Yeah, so it looks like our range for the autocannon is about 800 for the maximum range. So we have to wait for these guys to get pretty close if they are going to engage us, but it looks like they're not engaging us. I'm going to get the spectator camera over there. I want to see what they're... Oh, they're shooting at an unknown signal. I thought I turned those off. They're doing quite a bit of damage, too. I don't really want to get off this thing until they, clear the area. Here, what's my maximum range I can set? I believe it's 800 as well. Yeah, it is. Target small ships, target large ships, target enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off my radio. Oh, they're moving this way. Now the spectator camera shouldn't be targetable, don't believe. They're certainly shooting at something. Maybe they are shooting at it. They might be strafing it after all. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're definitely shooting at it. Okay. Weird, I thought I set it to untargetable. We'll get it down on the ground. I did turn off its radio, so maybe that's out of range now. Nope. They still want it. I'm just gonna have to have it fly away. Actually, I'll kill it. There we go. Yeah, that was really strange. I'm surprised that they came after it that hard. Now, what are they going to do? Are they going to come over here? Is this... I have all my antennas off over here. And their big ship went that way. But as soon as they get into a range of 800, our turret should lock onto them. If they're going to come after us. Oh, they're coming down. Alright. We're gonna have to be doing repairs. I need steel plates. We'll let the turret do its thing. I'm not gonna intervene all that much. See, this is why I want to be a pirate, because people are just mean anyway, so I may as well be mean as well. They're dipping in and out of range. Let's see, get this welded up. I need to do repairs as all this is going on. I'll actually hop in the turret. I think it's having trouble tracking. Custom turret controller. Control. That one. Oh, do I not have ammo? Autocannon. Oh, we're out of autocannon ammo. Oh no. Where are we? Magazine. Autocannon magazine. Is the conveyor busted? That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Here, I'm gonna manually ferry some to here. Is that taking them? It is. Okay. I don't know what's disconnected here. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, shit. I know exactly what it is. I need a... Let's see. Interior plate. Interior plate, small steel tube. Hold this up, get that ammo flowing again. Oh no. Is there something wrong with the turret? Is the rotor fine? Hinges fine? Hinge part. It's damaged, but... Let's see. Can I get access? Shoot. Soul. Why aren't you tracking? Why aren't you tracking? Why aren't you tracking? You have magazines. Not many, but you have them. Let's see. Turret. Control. We are low on ammo. Good old-fashioned time. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to reload. We're not in a state we can recover from this. I can keep throwing bodies at it, but yeah, we're not in a state we can recover from this, I don't think. Did they mess with the rover at all? Rover's fine, but the base itself is trashed. We wouldn't be able to escape. They're just gonna keep attacking.
Please listen carefully.
Future Lou here. Watching this fight back, I realize I probably over-exaggerated that this was unrecoverable. Technically, I probably could have made a comeback, as neither the refinery nor the assembler were damaged, and the rover was still in good shape, meaning I probably could have ran. The issue is that I had nowhere to run to, so leaving would just mean the drones would have battered the base into a heap of scrap, and then I'd have no way to recover. With the turret down, the only way of taking out the drones at this point would be to flatten them with a grinder, life after life, until they stopped. I'm not 100% sure why the turret had some sort of tracking issue, but I can identify the other issues it had, and I end up fixing them after reverting to a backup. Beyond that, this base wasn't really built for damage control, and I had anticipated being able to take out small ships much easier than this. Ultimately, though, I couldn't have recovered anyway. When I tried to exit to the main menu during the fight, my computer actually did crash to a blue screen. That backup got corrupted, so I had to delete it, and this was the very last frame of the recording from the player's perspective. Thankfully, Space Engineer's autosave saved the day, so I just reverted to the beginning of the session. However, the big lesson in all of this is that I realized untargetable isn't really untargetable in the admin settings. It seems like this mostly happened because I flew the spectator camera as a character to check out what the ships were shooting at. Had I not done that, they likely would have finished off the unknown signal and gone in a different direction like the big ship did. I still fly the spectator as a character around, however next time a fight like this happens, I switch to the proper spectator mode to not draw any fire. Also, because of the crash, all my settings in Space Engineers got reverted back to default. I don't notice for a while, but this results in the Space Engineers music in the background being turned back on, which ended up being choppy because of my editing. For the sake of the video, I turned off the game sound until I fix it. In the meantime, there's just going to be build music in the background. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming. So we had an incident. There was a hidden signal, or a unknown signal, just over the hill there. And some ships spawned in over the horizon and started shooting it. All of this happening in an alternate universe, by the way. They started shooting at it, but it was close enough that they came over here and started wrecking the base. And we're not exactly in a situation where we have resources to kick around in excess. So yeah, we got wrecked, and I need to fix the problem we ran into real quick. So I need a conveyor, first of all, because our gun ran out of ammo, because it wasn't connected to the right thing, because that welder does not have a conveyor port on both sides. Okay, so yeah, now that should be properly connected. And tracking, can I do tracking from this? I don't know, I don't think so. That way I can actually lock onto them and the gun can track them outside of 800 meters. Because that's a problem I ran into. They kept bobbing in and out of range and the gun wasn't tracking them the entire time. So, we now should have ammo properly flowing to the gun. If a grid is nearby, I can lock onto it, right? Here, I'll detach this. Ow, I just ran into my own wheel. If I detach this, I can lock onto it, right? Because I can lock onto the base from that, but can I lock onto that from the base? I can. Okay, good. So now if something comes by, I can hop in this seat, lock onto it, and the gun should track it if it's an enemy. And that should hopefully negate the problems we ran into before in the alternate universe. So, sorry for that bit of a panicked introduction. Welcome back to Space Pirate Sim, or A Time for War, or whatever calling this shindig. last episode, we have a to-do list that we filled out. Let's add a new completed section. So, yeah, last time we protected the base from lightning. We put a decoy up on the roof. We built our rover. We still need a name for it. I'm releasing these back to back, so any names you guys have given me down in the comments, I have not seen them yet. But we built our rover. With it, we went and searched for ores in a new base location, which I'll get to that here in a second. And then we increased our power generation just to make sure we're able to both charge it and keep the entire base running at the same time. So, ores in a new base location. So, last time we drove around, we put down quite a few GPS markers. There's more, but I've turned them off. The two that we checked out, the two locations we checked out for a potential base location were right there, right on the other side of that mountain, and just before that hill. It seemed like that area was pretty easily to defend. It was in a nice valley. We'd be able to set up guns on either side. And there's a iron deposit there, which early on is going to be what we need to build structures and a lot of our basic components. And then just on the other side of that hill, it looked like there was a field or a valley that had ore deposits for a lot of other things. There was magnesium, there was gold, there was silicon. There's a lot of stuff over there. The other location we checked out was way over there at the spot I marked Better Base Spot. That base, it looked like it was in a very ore-rich area, but the problem with that base is I didn't see any ice nearby. We're not going to need hydrogen for engines. There's plenty of uranium on this planet, so I think I'll be fine just running with reactors. But we will need it for hydrogen thrusters. And just for hydrogen for our spacesuit as well. That way we can jetpack around. And if we don't have hydrogen over there, we need to get it from this ice lake. And I didn't see many ice lakes out in that direction. There were plenty in that direction where I came from before we moved to this base in the Unseen episode. But I didn't see many as we were driving around out in that direction. I think that location is probably our best bet. It's defensible, there's plenty of resources around, and it's close to hydrogen. So we're going to gear up, we're going to load up the rover, we're going to move over there, and we're going to see what we'll be able to set up. Before I do that, there are a few things I need to prepare. So down in our build planner, I'm going to schedule a decoy. We're going to need a battery, a large grid battery. We're going to need a welder to keep the decoy welded up. In fact, we'll put the materials for a couple decoys in. That way, if it gets damaged from lightning or something shooting at it, we can very quickly repair it back up. We're going to need a assembler. I think we'll be able to do the full assembler without issue. We're going to need a refinery. Refinery, that's a lot of steel plates. What about a basic refinery? We're going to want a custom turret controller, at least one large drill. Oh, that's as many things as I can fit in the build planner, isn't it? All right, well, let's start there. I'm going to deposit everything first. So that can go in, that can go in. Let's see, let's do shift middle mouse button. So that should put everything to production that I've queued up so far. We're going to withdraw it. Wait, we need power cells? Oh, for the large grid battery. That's right. Okay. I thought I turned off unknown signals. Oh well, it'll be okay, right? It wouldn't happen again, right? It only happened in a alternate universe, right? What could possibly go wrong? What else are we going to need? We're going to need a medical station, or medical room, rather. We're going to need, let's see, I got the battery, I got production, I got drill, at least one drill, a rotor, or advanced rotor, a hinge, a big hinge part. Here, let's take all those. Lots of ferrying back and forth. This is one of those times where having this connected up properly would be helpful. Load everything in. I know, but I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to invest much into this base. We can't protect it on multiple fronts. There's not much around here. It's more so about having a jumping off point with this thing. Did I get stuff for a wind turbine? Wind turbine. And I'll need a piston as well. Something sounds like it's struggling. Is that production? Are we out of iron? Oh, we're out of iron. Oh no. That's just another reason we need to figure that out. So I essentially can't do any of this because I don't have the iron for it. Oh no. Okay. How much of this can go into this connector? That connector. It can hold 8,000. Okay. Everything that is high volume and takes more than just iron. That should just be iron. Okay, so that's just about all that'll fit in there. I'm gonna need to make a nighttime trip to get more iron. So let's do that. I do have my... Yeah, I have my drill on me. We'll go to the closer iron area. Show on HUD. Show on HUD. And we'll go to this one right here. And it should just be right at the top of the hill over here. Oh. Was a bump. There we go. So yeah, we'll go for this. Somewhere over here. Oh, there's iron. We'll park. Alright, so I've loaded up the truck here with as much iron as I could get from this very first ore node we found of iron. Oh, it's going so much slower now that's fully loaded down. Now I want to be careful because we now have a longer stopping distance than we had before. Oh yeah, my gyro will not get me up that. Okay, we're gonna go around this way, I think. Because I believe we can go around here to the left and back down on the other side of this hill and back down to the ice lake. But we got about 15,000 iron ore. So that should last us. It should get us loaded up for with enough material to actually start this base. And then once we start it in the new location and it's nice and protected, I'm gonna have it to where a drill is pretty much immediately set up, or a drill is set up to dig out inside the mountain, and then that instantly goes into the refinery. Hello. Oh no. So this is great as a scouting rover, but apparently not as a ore hauler. Oh, we're stuck. Hold on. You can see our landing gears trying to lock. Hold on, let's and now we're hooked on that. You can see the rock is hitting our suspension. We're not in a great spot right here. I do have... Let's engage parking. This probably isn't a good idea. But what could possibly go wrong? Oop. Are we good? Let's see. My welder back. Don't know why that went off my hotbar. Forward. Nudge, nudge, nudge. Come on. Okay. Park again. Can I get over this? Well, if I can, I want to get rid of this. Come on. There we go. Make this as smooth of a shot down to the ice as I can get it. Get rid of this nodule, rock, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that'd get us down to here. Well, let's get that far first before I do anything else. How's our suspension looking? Okay, suspension is at max height, so that should be fine. So, let's go. Go. Brake. Go, 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 go. Tap the brake, go. Tap the brake. Oh, oh, oh. So much weight. Okay, stop. Park. And then same situation here. If we can get it... How much more do we have to go? Okay, so if we can get it on this flat, I think we'll be okay. A little more. Okay. Oh, slow, slow, slow. Go. And brakes. Can I get over that? I think so. Here, roll back on the gyro. Yeah, we're good. And we are home free. Let's go back to base. So, yeah, like I said, I've got about just under 20,000. I think like 19,000 iron ore plus some stone. So those combined should give us plenty of materials to finish out these orders of components. And then once those are done, we can head over to the first base location and get things rolling. So we'll pull around to the front side of the base because that's going to be the easiest way to ferry everything in. We want this higher up on the hill, that way I can easily get at the connector. Something like that. So yeah, good thing to know that the this rover isn't great when it's fully loaded down. The wheels were probably okay, but the gyros couldn't handle that much weight. We're connected? Connected. What is that? Unknown signal. Oh, that's gonna land like right on top of us. You know, I think that's the closest unknown signal I've seen in a while. But like before, I do not need things getting attracted to my base. Oh, Icon is coming around. It better not be because of this. Where's the button? There's the button. Leopard helmet. No, no, no. You don't want to be here, Mr. Icon. The spectator camera doesn't have a thing either, does it? Oh, we're good. Unless he's actually going for that Obentide, which is possible. I mean, he's heading in that direction. But I do not like that he got so close due to the unknown signal. All right, so I think that's all the materials we're gonna need. It's still dark, which isn't great, but everything's loaded up into the rover. So unless something catastrophic happens, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we wait until morning, because we're gonna need plenty of power in the rover as well. So, I guess I'll lay down and see you guys in the morning. Oh, looks like it's starting to get light out. Would you look at that? That means it is time to get on our journey. Had the rover charging up through the night. I did have to get up a couple times and go get rid of a couple unknown signals because we don't want a repeat of what happened in the alternate universe now, do we? Now, during our midnight iron run, we did learn that when this rover's fully loaded down, it's actually not the most maneuverable. At least with ore, it seems like loaded up with all these components, I still have some control of the gyros, so that's a good thing. So we should be able to make it up this hill no problem. Although the iron is going to be a lot closer to the surface on the far side of the far hill, I think it's better if we dig in through the middle, like in the valley. Oop. There we go. And the reason for that is because that's the area we're going to be defending properly. So yeah, I think the best location for us to put the entrance to our new base is probably going to be in this valley, because that's where we're actually going to be having protection. As I mentioned last episode, I want to put cannons on either side of the canyon here. It would be easier to get to the materials if we came from the other side of this hill, but I think rather than doing that, we're just going to dig into the base on this side. That way, the entrance is actually protected whenever we set up our guns. So, let's get to it. Hey guys, Future Lou again. I ended up recording more for this episode than anticipated, so I'm ending it here because it's a pretty natural break point. I'd rather go ahead and make 2 episodes than a single one that's over an hour long. However, that actually works out because it's going to allow me to help build up a proper content pipeline, letting me start multiple series alongside each other. Space Engineers is now going to be a weekly upload every Wednesday, and starting this Friday, I'm also going to be playing Rain World. I'm pretty excited to try that out, as I've had my eye on it for a while, and I'm going to be playing it blind. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, and if you have any suggestions, be sure to drop a comment down below. And if you want to see more of this series or any of my other content, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to go the extra mile and help directly fund the channel, hop over to Ko-fi and leave a donation. Your all support is very much appreciated. Donators also get access to the Moneybags Club, a private channel in the Discord, as a thank you. With all of that out of the way, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.